Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Christine of Sister Wives affirms that Robyn deceived and coerced Meri into ending her marriage to Kody. Sister Wives December 29th episode is packed with drama, tears, and a healthy dose of wait. What just happened? Meri eventually begins severing her relationship with Kody, literally, as Christine Brown shares the truth about Robyn Brown's deception. Kody's name and memory are erased by Meri. At her bed and breakfast in Utah, Meri Brown is enthusiastically welcoming her new chapter as the episode opens. After 5 months of settling in, she even invites her pals Lisa and Amber over for some quality time together. Meri needs to complete tearing down a street sign that lists the names of her mother's children and their spouses before they can come too close. It goes without saying that Kody's name appears there, and Meri is not interested in holding on to any relics from her broken marriage. She practically throws the sign into the rubbish heap of her past after tearing off the Meri and Kody section and bending it in two like a real boss. As her pals encourage her, Meri announces, "I'm done with these memories." We're all rejoicing, to be honest. Goodbye, Kody. Robyn receives the receipts from Christine. In the meantime, Meri takes viewers back in time to relive the heartbreaking devastation of her formal divorce from Kody in 2014. Meri says that she had persuaded herself that she would still have her spiritual marriage with Kody, even if Kody's stated motivation was to adopt Robyn's children. Warning, that didn't last. Kody left after 6 months, leaving Meri feeling abandoned and caught off guard. But Christine has a notion about how it all happened. According to her confession, Robyn instilled the notion of divorce in Meri's mind from the start. According to Christine, when Robyn first joined the family, she began discussing with us these other families where the first wife divorced the husband in order for him to lawfully marry the second wife and adopt the children. She remarks, "That's a plant," and clarifies that Robyn's subtly suggested actions were not by chance. She said that multiple times over the years, like, she was adding that because she would have loved that to happen. Christine adds, acknowledging that she doesn't believe Meri was aware that she was being tricked, adding, "I think Meri felt like it was her own idea." A whole new level of drama is added by Christine's point of view, leading viewers to question whether Robyn's kind disposition was more premeditated than first believed. You can almost hear the tea kettle whistling, and it's juicy. Robyn denies everything. Naturally, Robyn is not going to accept that charge. Robyn asserts during her confessional that the idea that I planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie. "I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids," she says, adding that she has never heard of such a deal before. However, Robyn isn't the only person who gives her the side eye. Janelle acknowledges that at the time, she was cautious about the divorce. Janelle remembers, "I was actually kind of speechless when Meri told us that she was actually doing it. At that point, I had already begun to notice that Kody was showing Robyn a little partiality, and I was concerned." Christine's allegations are strengthened by Janelle's admission, which demonstrates that Robyn's behavior was causing concern long before the divorce papers were signed. Kody's opinion, "It's only documentation." He dismisses the entire experience as unimportant, as is typical of Kody. He claims, "I thought we were just rearranging legal documents." In order to reassure Meri, he even remembers taking her out to dinner and then giving her a special ring. He adds nonchalantly, as if it resolves the issue, "We probably went home and made love." But Meri doesn't believe it. She says, "I do question if at that time he already kind of had this plan in mind," saying, "If I can just do this, it'll be an easy transition." Reflecting on the divorce, she says, Kody had virtually disappeared from their marriage within 6 months. Despite Kody's casual demeanor, Meri's disclosure highlights how emotionally devastating the divorce was for her. In these situations, it's difficult not to feel sorry for her. The story of Robyn sobs. Robyn maintains that she didn't desire a legal marriage, and that the divorce wasn't her fault. "I was quite pleased and joyful in my spiritual marriage." She adds, "My prior legal divorce was traumatic enough. I didn't need anything else. It was all Meri's idea, she says, and she was just really grateful for the chance to adopt her children. But Meri presents a whole different image. Throughout the process, she remembers feeling emotionally unsupported, stating, "It felt emotionally like I was getting rid of the whole marriage." Viewers are left wondering whose version of events is more accurate, due to the disparity between Robyn and Meri's accounts. In any case, it is evident that the effects of the divorce are still being felt by the family. Robyn confronts her past with her daughters. In a different plot point, Robyn is the main character, this time alongside her daughters Aurora and Brianna. The three talk about their complex religious history with pastors at a nearby Flagstaff church. According to Robyn, they moved to Arizona in part because their entire family was threatened with prosecution in Utah. Robyn says, "We essentially moved because we were trying to be a family without being torn apart." She continues to be devoted to her beliefs in spite of their difficulties, even if it means that she will have to deal with criticism from others. "I was raised in a plural family, so when I tell people about my religious background, they usually look at me like I'm wrong or a sinner," she adds. Her girls share their own experiences of feeling excluded, echoing her feelings. It's a heartwarming moment that emphasizes the difficulties of having several families, particularly in a culture that doesn't always comprehend or embrace their way of life. Christine discovers her ideal dress. Finding her wedding dress is Christine's final bridal task, which she does in a much lighter time. Everyone is swooning when Christine, accompanied by her kids Aspen, Isabel, Michaelty and Gwendolyn over FaceTime, tries on a lacy white gown. In her confessional, Christine exclaims, "It's beautiful. I'm in love with it already." The daughters of Christine Brown. Her daughters are just as excited. Christine's happiness is evident as she remarks, "I had no idea how incredible it would feel to look at wedding dresses with my daughters." Michaelty remarks, "That's gorgeous," while Isabel names it her favorite. After giving it some thought, Christine acknowledges that she had never felt this way. When asked if she has ever felt like a bride, she responds, "Not like this. My girlfriends are here, and the dress I have is flawless. Oh my goodness, I never imagined how much fun being a bride would be." The daughters of Christine Brown. This happy interlude serves as a much-needed counterpoint to the episode's more somber parts, reminding viewers that fresh starts can be lovely. An early look at upcoming events. As the episode comes to a close, Christine is ecstatic about getting married to David Woolley. Christine's goal of a large white wedding was realized as the couple exchanged vows in an outdoor ceremony in Moab, Utah. She declares, "I do want the big white wedding, and it's obvious that she's finally receiving the happily ever after she deserves." At 10 p.m., watch the latest Sister Wives Sundays episodes. ET on TLC. This is far from the end of the drama. Meri Brown discussed her 2014 decision to formally divorce her husband Kody Brown, so that he may wed Robyn Brown, his fourth and only wife. Something Robyn says she never even desired, in Sunday's Sister Wives episode. But according to Kody's other ex-wives, Robyn had been planning it for a while, and instilling it in her family members' minds. Fans of Sister Wives are aware that Meri was Kody's first wife, and the only woman he had a legal marriage to until 2014. However, in order for Kody and Robyn to officially get married, and for Kody to adopt Robyn's 3 children from her prior marriage, Meri and Kody canceled their legal partnership in 2014. In September 2014, Meri and Kody, who were married in 1990, filed for divorce jointly. Kody and Robyn were legally married less than 3 months later. At the time, the Browns issued a statement saying, "We have decided to legally restructure our family. As a family, we came to this choice together. We appreciate all of the love and support from our family, friends, and fans." The couple's relationship deteriorated after their legal split, despite Kody's assertion on Sunday's episode that he didn't think his and Meri's divorce did anything to their relationship. Meri and Kody continued to be spiritually married until January 2023 in spite of everything. Janelle Brown, who ended her spiritual marriage to Kody in 2022, talked about Meri's 2014 decision, saying that the legal marriage between Meri and Kody seemed very important to Meri. She acknowledged that she was sort of speechless when Meri disclosed that she had chosen to divorce Kody in order for Robyn to have the legal marriage. Janelle remarked, "I thought Meri would never do this. I was already beginning to notice that Kody was showing Robyn a little partiality at that point, and I was concerned." Christine Brown, who left Kody in November 2021, claimed that Robyn had insinuated the divorce notion in Meri's mind by bringing up instances of other multiple families in which a husband had lawfully wed another wife in order to adopt that wife's children. Christine remarked, "Robyn brought up that multiple times over the years, as if she was adding that because she would have loved that to occur. I don't believe Meri thought it was a ruse. Meri may have thought of it on her own." Robyn denied instilling the notion in Meri's mind, referring to Christine's assertion as an absolute lie, despite Meri's admission in the episode that she felt compelled to officially divorce Kody. "I didn't say it," Robyn argued. "I don't even know anyone who separated from their first spouse in order to allow their second wife to adopt children. That is something I've never even heard of." When Meri offered to legally divorce Kody, she told me that she had the idea to offer to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my children while we were getting to know one another, she continued. In addition to asserting that Meri was solely responsible for the formal divorce, Robyn stated that she never even wanted to be legally married to Kody because of the trauma she had endured during her previous divorce. "Since I had experienced such misery from my previous marriage's formal dissolution," Robyn said, "I was actually really grateful that I wasn't going to be legally married to Kody. I was quite pleased and joyful in my spiritual marriage." Kody Brown's lies persist as one of Sister Wives' most dull seasons goes on. Fans aren't buying it though, and Robyn Brown's manipulative strategies are far more effective than his lies. The duplicity of the couple is exposed in the most recent episode of the series, Faith Can Move Mountains, when they manipulate traumatic events in the Brown family's past to fit their own agenda. Rather than acknowledging Meri Brown's grief, Kody Brown romanticized his breakup from her. After 24 years, Meri Brown and Kody Brown's marriage ended in 2014. The information that they split so that Kody could adopt Robyn Brown's children was spoon-fed to Sister Wives viewers. That turned out to be accurate, although the reasons for their breakup were skillfully concealed. Meri and Kody had become estranged by 2014. Kody had chosen to leave his past wives and family members behind in order to spend more time with Robyn and their kids. Meri acknowledged that it was painful to dissolve her official marriage though. She thought that, like his marriages to Christine and Janelle Brown, her spiritual bond with Kody would endure. It was evident from flashbacks that Meri was devastated when they signed their divorce papers. But when Kody recalled that tragic day, it was his words that infuriated the audience. "After that divorce, Meri and I left Robyn and went to dinner together," he revealed in a confessional. "We most likely went home and made love after I gave her a unique ring." Meri, however, called him out on his lying. The fact that he would bring up a possibly intimate moment with someone he is divorced from disgusts me. He would never discuss such times with his wife in this environment, I can assure you. At the time, Kody and I weren't in a relationship that would have allowed us to engage in such activities. Christine disputes Robyn Brown's assertion that she was not responsible for Kody and Meri's divorce. Robyn Brown stated in the most recent Sister Wives program that she had nothing to do with Kody Brown's separation from Meri Brown. Christine Brown refuted her attempt to correct the long-standing rumor. She started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband, so he could marry the second wife legally, and legally adopt the kids, Christine said at the time of Kody's spiritual marriage to Robyn. She said that Robyn mentioned that several times through the years, like she was putting that in there, because she would have loved that to happen. And I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant, she said. The idea that I planted an idea in Meri's head is an absolute lie, Robyn remarked in reference to her alleged misbehavior. I didn't say it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife to allow their second wife to adopt children, she added. That is something I've never even heard of. When Meri made the offer, she explained that she had thought of offering to give me the legal marriage so that Kody could adopt my children while we were still getting to know one another. I was thankful that I wouldn't be legally married to Kody because I had experienced a lot of trauma from my last marriage's legal divorce, Robyn said. With my spiritual marriage, I was quite happy and satisfied. I didn't require anything more. Fans expressed their opinions on being spoon-fed lies for the entire 19 seasons of Sister Wives in a Reddit thread. The Brown family's actual situation differed greatly from the TLC portrayal. I believe Kody takes pleasure in deceiving us, the audience. One Redditor commented, "He's trying it on us because none of his wives believe his gaslighting BS anymore. Love how everything you'd suspect from day one ended up being true," wrote a second. For 10 years, they made an effort to say, "It's not like that." And it was precisely that. A third observer asserted, "It's obvious that Robyn and Kody will continue to lie until the end of time. This is so messy finally," said a fourth. Questions concerning the fundamental relationships of the family on TLC's Sister Wives have been rekindled by Robyn Brown's candid remarks regarding her legal marriage to Kody Brown in the episode that aired on December 29, 2024. The reality star maintains that she never pushed for a formal contract, even though she first seemed to be the reason behind Kody's legal divorce from his first wife, Meri Brown. She used the following terms to describe and allude to her prior divorce experience and the emotional toll it took on her. For background, before to Robyn's arrival in 2010, Kody was spiritually connected to Janelle and Christine Brown and legally married to Meri. In order for Kody to adopt Robyn's children from her previous marriage, which would have required a new legal spouse, Meri willingly divorced him. Robyn has since asserted, nevertheless, that she did not plan the choice or think it was essential for her position in the family. Meri's desire to sever her legal connection with Kody surprised her fellow wives at the moment. For example, Janelle said she was speechless when she heard Meri's proposal, while Christine implied Robyn had subtly prepped the family for this kind of situation by bringing up other polygamous families that had done the same. However, Robyn appears to vehemently deny giving any clues and denies any claims that she planted the notion. No matter how the Browns' narrative develops, Robyn's explanation raises more general concerns about how diverse families remain together in the face of shifting emotional and legal conditions. Viewers will have to wait and see if Robyn's claims that legal documents aren't everything, particularly for a spiritually motivated marriage, will save any hope for a future that formerly centered on the notion of numerous women, a single husband, and an apparently indestructible family bond. The question yet stands: will Robyn's observations and Kody's changing marital structures totally reshape polygamy in the public consciousness, or will they only highlight the fact that all families, no matter how they are put together, must change in order to survive? Robyn maintains that a legal marriage never guaranteed her a preferred position, despite the common belief that it establishes a hierarchy. She believed that the new arrangement did not provide her special status, but only made it possible for Kody to legally be acknowledged as the father of her children. However, the public still believes Robyn is the sole surviving wife, because all of the patriarch's previous wives have left the marriage. The shocking truth behind Kody Brown's struggles with his 4 wives. Sister Wives fans speak out. Sister Wives fans have been on a roller coaster ride of drama, revelations, and shocking twists in season 16, and it all came to a head during the explosive tell-all finale. The suspense was almost unbearable, with part 3 of the tell-all delayed for an entire week because of the Super Bowl. But when it finally aired, it delivered some of the juiciest moments in Sister Wives history. Fans couldn't stop talking about the dirty laundry that kept piling up, and it became clear that Kody Brown's complicated relationships with his wives were more fraught than ever before. In the finale, one question dominated the conversation: can Kody Brown really keep 4 wives happy, especially when it comes to intimacy? As Kody gets older, is he finding it more difficult to satisfy his wives both emotionally and physically? And could this be the secret reason behind the cracks in his polygamous lifestyle? Fans have been buzzing with speculation, and we've got all the insider details on what's really going on behind the scenes. 1. Meri and Kody, a marriage without intimacy. Let's start with one of the most talked about relationships on Sister Wives, Kody and Meri Brown. Fans were stunned when, in previous seasons, Kody and Meri openly admitted that they had stopped being intimate for years. Their relationship seemed to be nothing more than a formality, and despite their attempts at therapy, it became clear that the emotional and physical connection was gone. In season 16, Kody made it even more explicit when he said he would never get intimate with Meri again. This shocking revelation left many fans questioning whether Kody's relationship with Meri was ever more than just a spiritual marriage. But why did things get so bad between them? Many fans have speculated that Kody's emotional distance was a response to Meri's struggles with infertility, and the lack of children in their marriage could have contributed to Kody's waning interest. For a man like Kody, who places such a high value on having children, Meri's inability to bear him more kids might have made her less important to him. Was this a decision based on his desire to build a bigger family, or did something else play a role in their downfall? 2. Kody and Christine, the shocking denial of intimacy. The drama didn't stop with Meri. As season 16 progressed, it became clear that Kody had also withheld intimacy from his third wife, Christine. Fans were shocked when Christine openly admitted that Kody wasn't interested in being intimate with her either. While some viewers speculated that Kody's emotional punishment for Christine's decision to distance herself from him was at play, others couldn't help but wonder if Kody's growing age and exhaustion were the real reasons behind his disinterest in intimacy. Christine's relationship with Kody has been tumultuous for years, but her decision to leave him at the end of season 16 marked a turning point. Fans couldn't help but notice how Kody's anger boiled over when he was asked if he would chase after Christine. His response: no. Could it be that Kody was simply too tired, both physically and emotionally, to keep up with the demands of his multiple marriages? 3. Janelle and Kody, a friendship or a fading marriage. Then there's Janelle Brown, who seems to have a different perspective on her relationship with Kody. Throughout season 16, Janelle frequently referred to Kody as her friend, and fans couldn't help but wonder if this was a euphemism for the lack of intimacy in their marriage. Janelle's approach to her relationship with Kody has always been more pragmatic than romantic, and she's often described herself as more independent compared to the other wives. But does this mean that she's simply content with a platonic connection, or is she quietly dissatisfied with the lack of physical closeness? It's hard to say for sure, but one thing is clear: Kody's ability to keep up with the emotional and physical needs of all four wives is being questioned more than ever before. Could Janelle be in the same boat as Christine and Meri, struggling with the lack of intimacy and connection? Fans certainly seem to think so. 4. Robyn and Kody, a relationship built on intimacy or something else. Of course, no discussion about Kody's relationships would be complete without mentioning Robyn Brown, his fourth wife. Robyn has often been seen as Kody's favorite wife, and many fans speculate that Kody's preference for her has a lot to do with her ability to bear children. In his polygamous lifestyle, having more children is incredibly important to Kody, and Robyn is still in her childbearing years. While Meri has already had her children and Christine is no longer interested in expanding her family with Kody, Robyn is seen as the key to continuing Kody's legacy. But is Kody's desire for intimacy with Robyn purely based on her fertility, or is there something more to their connection? In the latest seasons, Robyn has often been portrayed as the emotional anchor for Kody, and her frequent emotional outbursts, blaming Christine for the breakdown of her relationship with Kody, have made fans wonder if Robyn is trying to solidify her place as the most important wife in Kody's life. But is Kody's desire for Robyn as a wife truly about love, or is it just about her ability to produce more children for him? As Kody grows older, can he really keep up with the demands of multiple wives, especially when he's already shown signs of emotional exhaustion? 5. Kody's age. Is 4 wives too much to handle? One of the most intriguing questions that has come up in recent months is whether Kody is simply getting too old to keep up with the demands of 4 wives. At 53 years old, Kody is certainly not as young as he used to be, and fans are starting to wonder if the physical and emotional energy required to maintain 4 separate marriages is becoming too much for him. A comment from a fan, @sisjoig, sparked a heated discussion on social media when they pointed out that Kody is simply too old to be a husband to 4 women. The comment raised an important point. Is Kody physically capable of satisfying the needs of all his wives? According to the Kinsey Institute's report, the average couple in their 50s has sex about 47 times a year. If Kody were to try and spread that out over 4 wives, he'd be looking at an overwhelming 188 intimate encounters a year, an incredibly high number for any man, let alone someone in his 50s. Could it be that Kody's declining energy levels are contributing to the issues in his marriages? 6. Kody Brown's future. What lies ahead for the Brown family? As the drama of season 16 winds down, fans are left wondering what the future holds for Kody and his 4 wives. Will Kody be able to repair his relationships with Christine, Meri, Janelle, and Robyn? Or is this the beginning of the end for the Brown family? It's clear that Kody's struggles with intimacy are only one piece of the puzzle. The emotional drama, jealousy, and manipulation between the wives have created an environment that seems impossible to navigate, and Kody's inability to meet everyone's needs, both in the bedroom and in the heart, may be the final straw. In the end, Sister Wives fans are left with more questions than answers. Can Kody truly keep 4 wives happy? Or is he simply too old to handle the pressure? Is his withholding of intimacy a sign of something deeper? Or is it just the natural result of growing older? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Sister Wives fans are in for even more drama, revelations, and jaw-dropping moments as the story unfolds. What do you think? Could Kody's age be the real reason behind his struggles with intimacy? Or is there something more going on? Sound off in the comments below. Meri Brown's shocking life behind the scenes. The truth about her relationship with Kody Brown, and why she won't leave. The Sister Wives drama is always packed with juicy moments. But season 16 has brought one star to the forefront more than ever. Meri Brown. Fans have been left scratching their heads, trying to figure out why she's still clinging to her ex-husband, Kody Brown, despite all evidence that he doesn't love her, and has long since moved on with his other wives. Is Meri truly desperate to stay in a loveless marriage? Or is there more to her decision than meets the eye? In season 16, viewers watched as Meri's emotional turmoil played out on screen, and many fans were left feeling embarrassed for her. The clear disconnect between Meri and Kody was impossible to ignore, and her attempts to maintain a semblance of a relationship with him only seemed to highlight how much he no longer cared. But Meri's social media presence tells a very different story. Is she just pretending to be stuck in a loveless marriage? Or is there a deeper reason for her to stay in this toxic family dynamic? The truth might shock you. Meri Brown's public persona. What is she really hiding? While the cameras may capture Meri's vulnerability and pain in her relationship with Kody, her Instagram paints an entirely different picture. She proudly describes herself as an independent LuLaRoe fashion retailer, owner of Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and a New York Times best-selling author. Noticeably, there's no mention of Sister Wives in her bio, leading many fans to wonder if she's distancing herself from the very show that made her famous. Could Meri be secretly building her own brand and life apart from the toxic dynamic she's living in with Kody? Fans have started to question whether Meri's true motivation for staying in the Brown family has less to do with her relationship with Kody and more to do with maintaining her income and status as a reality TV star. Is it possible that Meri's public persona and thriving business ventures are just a front for what she truly wants? Financial stability? The catfish scandal that nearly destroyed her marriage. One of the most dramatic and shocking storylines involving Meri Brown was the infamous catfishing incident. For years, fans watched as Meri became emotionally involved with someone online, only to find out that she was being catfished by a woman posing as a man. The fallout from this incident was huge, with Kody publicly calling out Meri for her mistakes and demanding answers. But did the catfishing scandal truly mark the beginning of the end for their marriage, or was the relationship already on the rocks long before? In the season 16 tell-all, Meri vehemently denied that the catfishing incident had anything to do with the estrangement between her and Kody. She insisted that their marriage had been lacking intimacy and emotional connection for over a decade. Yet, despite this public humiliation, Meri seemed determined to stay in the marriage, enduring years of rejection and emotional pain. Fans couldn't help but wonder, why? What was keeping her tied to a man who had so clearly checked out of their relationship? Christine's bold move, leaving Kody and breaking free. Meanwhile, Christine Brown, who had been in a similar situation with Kody, made a bold decision that shocked everyone. She left him. Christine had been vocal about her dissatisfaction with Kody for years, and when she finally decided to walk away, fans were thrilled to see her take control of her life. Christine was no longer willing to stay in a loveless relationship, and she didn't seem to care about the public fallout. On the other hand, Meri continued to stay in her marriage, enduring Kody's emotional neglect and rejection. Fans couldn't help but compare Meri's decision to Christine's. Was Meri truly desperate to stay with Kody, or was she simply unwilling to break free for reasons unknown? Christine, who now appears to be thriving in her life after Kody, was even quoted in the tell-all, saying that she couldn't understand how Meri had lasted so long in such an unhealthy relationship. It was clear that Christine had no interest in returning to Kody, but Meri's continued loyalty left many fans scratching their heads. The financial reality: is Meri staying for the money? While some fans might believe that Meri is simply holding on to the hope that her relationship with Kody will improve, others think there's a more practical reason for her staying: money. After all, Meri has been a staple of Sister Wives for over a decade, and her continued presence on the show undoubtedly contributes to her income. Could it be that Meri is using her relationship with Kody and her role on the show to maintain her financial stability? She certainly has a strong presence on social media, where she markets her businesses and flaunts her independent lifestyle. But could this lifestyle be a product of her ongoing involvement in the Sister Wives franchise, which continues to pay her? In fact, some fans speculate that Meri might see her relationship with Kody as a financial investment. By staying in the family dynamic and continuing to film for the show, she ensures that she maintains her income, public image, and the opportunities that come with being a part of the Sister Wives brand. The truth about Meri and Kody's loveless marriage. Despite what viewers may see on screen, Meri's relationship with Kody is far from the fairy tale that some fans might imagine. It's clear that Kody has little emotional investment in Meri, and the intimacy between them has long since disappeared. So why does Meri stay? Some fans believe that Meri might be clinging to the hope that things will improve, despite all evidence to the contrary. Others think she's simply desperate to hold on to a family that has been her life for so many years. But there's another theory that's gaining traction. Meri might just be playing the long game. Could it be that she sees staying with Kody and being part of the Sister Wives show as a strategic move for her career and financial future? In the end, Meri Brown's reasons for staying with Kody remain a mystery. Is she really desperate for his love and attention, or is there something more at play here? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Meri's continued involvement in the Sister Wives saga will keep fans talking for years to come. What do you think? Is Meri truly desperate for Kody, or is there a deeper, more strategic reason for her staying in the Brown family? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.